anybody to sprain their ankle or get hurt. But the Lakers weren't able to take advantage of the fact that De'Aaron Fox was playing on one wheel.
And Domantas Sabonis
was fouled out.
Yeah.
And so they'll look back on this as a game they should have won.
And in the great scheme of things, it's there's 79 games to go. I don't think it's raining cats and dogs. I think realistically they played 3 of the better teams in the West. In fact, they may have played 3 teams that are top 4 teams in the West. Sacramento, I think, is going to win a bunch of games.
I do too.
They're young and they're fast and they're aggressive, and I think they're going to be there. And so they played 3. They played the defending champs, Phoenix. They beat. Phoenix has a chance to be one of the best teams in the league, and then Sacramento's really good. So they haven't really had a break in the schedule. Now tonight they've got Orlando. Orlando's got Pablo Banchero, and they've got the
Paolo Banchero.
Paolo?
Yeah.
Paolo Banchero.
Paolo. P-A-U-L-O.
Paolo.
Yeah.
Paolo.
Isn't he on your fantasy team?
Oh, I didn't say Pablo. Paolo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paolo Banchero. And they've got the Franz Wagner and Mo Wagner.
Right. So everybody thinks Orlando stinks.
Yeah.
Orlando's 2-0, and they won their first game by 30.
Yeah.
And so if the Lakers aren't ready to play tonight, this is not an automatic win by any means. They got to play. And then the Clippers they've had one bad game, but the Clippers, you know how the Clippers always play against the Lakers.
Yeah.
And that's coming up Wednesday.
But are the Magic tonight against the Magic, what do we do with LeBron and AD? I mean, I know they're playing. That says that they're probable.
Sounds like it. LeBron is probable. AD's not on the injury report.
LeBron always has had this 29-minute limit that he's supposed to do, and he's gone way, way over the first 3 games. Besides the game,
the first game he didn't.
He didn't. The other 2 he's gone way over. Are we going to get a shortened LeBron stint in this game?
I think it depends on the game.
So he's not going to care about the limit if it comes down to it.
Correct. I think if he can win a game, he's going to you've seen the last 2 games. He left LeBron out there and went way over the, and I think it's wrong, Greg, to call it a minute limit. It's a minute guideline. It's not a limit.
They're guidelines.
They're not
minute.
They're not saying you get to, like, there are some coaches you get to 30 and you're sitting. They used to do that with Zion.
Right.
Zion gets to 30, he's out. The Lakers thing is when LeBron, you watch him.
Yeah.
And if
but the problem for the Lakers is they can't win without him on the floor. They need him on the floor in the fourth quarter. They needed him on the floor the entire fourth quarter in the Phoenix game the other night, and they needed him last night. So I think he went, what was he,
39 last night.
39 last night. So the minutes guideline is not really being observed right now. I'm surprised that he's playing tonight. I thought second night of a back-to-back he might not. Oh, looky here.
Looky
here.
More pizza.
Pizza from Pizza Hut.
We read a Pizza Hut promo during the Laker game last night, and Michael declared that pizza is the greatest food ever invented.
It is.
By man.
It is, and Pizza Hut does it better than anybody. They got a brand new $7 Deal Lovers menu. You can choose from over 17 items in the Deal Lovers menu, including pizza and wings and pasta, dessert.
Wait, I can get a pizza for $7?
Yep. New items: chocolate donut bites, bacon cheddar
look
cheese
at this.
sticks.
She's got all sorts of stuff
roasted garlic cheese sticks. It all starts at $7, and it is from Pizza Hut, and they are officially the caterers of Mason and Ireland today.
Wow.
That's great.
Look at
looking
this.
pizza. Thank you so much. Is right.
All right. So nobody's going home hungry today.
Not at all. All right, coming up next, I want to remind everybody, you got a chance to win fifth-row seats to see the Lakers. I'll give you the details for that coming up next. Plus, some guy who's famous did something I like to do, and I do it way better. I've got that coming up for you, too. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. If you get into an accident with a commercial van or a truck or an 18-wheeler, you should not try to deal with the insurance company on your own. No, trust me. Last thing you want to do is accept the first offer they call you with the next day. Those commercial drivers have got special licenses to operate those vehicles, and they also got to log their daily activity and their employer. So if you're injured in an accident caused by an 18-wheeler, commercial vehicle, you got to call Jacob. He and his team know what to look for, whether the driver had driven too long without a brake or the load he was carrying was unbalanced. There's so many ways for Jacob's team to hold the commercial vehicle company responsible. And by doing so, Jacob is able to get you the medical care and the settlement that you deserve, not the one the insurance company wanted you to accept 12 hours after the accident. So remember, a lot of attorneys say they'll fight for you. Call Jacob. He'll win for you. 844-24-JACOB. That's
Hey, Mitch, you want a chocolate donut?
Absolutely. Sign me up. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. Or remember the jingle.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
CallJacob.com. Mason, Ireland.
Donut bite.
710 ESPN.
Big news, Laker fans. John Ireland here. You can now stream every Lakers game on the ESPN LA app. Don't miss a second of the action with Michael Thompson and I on the call. Plus, all your live and local Lakers talk every day in the palm of your hand.
You're one tap away from everything Lakers.
You could even win Lakers tickets.
Download the ESPN LA app and bam!
Download the ESPN LA app at the App Store and Google Play.
The return of $1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays.
Your chance to win $1 million from 710 ESPN.
Listen every Monday this football season for your chance at $1 million. $1 Million Mondays.
Presented by Hollywood Park Casino. Eat, drink, play.
Listen every Monday to 710 ESPN. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 7. Give us your Super Bowl prediction, both teams and the final score, and you could be winning $1 million this football season on LA's $1 Million Mega Sports Station, 710 ESPN.
All right, guys, it's officially back. Fifth Row Fridays presented by BBGO.
That's the official game day snack of the Lakers, by the way. And this is the best thing we give away. Fifth row seats to a Laker game. How many times do people come up to us and say, hey, give me Laker tickets?
Yes.
We don't have them. I don't even have them, but you can win them if you listen every day.
And these seats are better than the seats that you and Michael have, right?
15 rows better.
Yeah.
Michael and I are like row 20. So here's how you win. You listen every day to all the shows and take notes. If you can answer 5 questions about what happened on the show that day, you're eligible to win.
And don't forget, on Fridays, your chance to call in all 5 right answers, and you are in the fifth row at Crypto.com Arena for a Lakers game.
For free!
I love your son. All right.
We have now put away 3 Pizza Hut chocolate donut bites, which is a new item on the Pizza Hut menu. They just brought in pizzas. They brought in chocolate donut bites. They brought in calzones. They brought in,
everything.
They've got they brought in you see the mac and cheese?
Yeah, yeah.
But the chocolate donut bites are the big hit.
Yeah.
I'm now on number 3.
So that's right. All right, so we're giving away fifth row seats to
You've
see
heard of
the
CBD.
Lakers.
These are CDBs.
Chocolate donut bites. There you go. All right.
That was very well done, Alan.
So Fifth Row Friday's back. That means you pay attention to every single thing we say every single day this week. You can win fifth row tickets to see Lakers versus Portland on November 12th. There'll be a question from all the stuff we say today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. 3:30, your chance to win on Friday. Presented by BBGO, the official game day snack of the Los Angeles Lakers.
And Greg, I'm going to meet the first Fifth Row Friday winners tonight, right?
Yeah, they should absolutely come up and see
Yeah,
you.
they said they would.
And all of that, and we should see
And Michael,
that.
by the way, Michael and Pepe will both be along today. Today's game of games, Potpourri of Lies.
Potpourri of Lies.
We love Potpourri of Lies.
But as you saw on Friday when we did this, it takes a lot of different guesses, so you better take notes. You have to take really good notes, too.
Did you ask the winner if he took notes?
I didn't,
think
but
he did.
I think he said.
I think he said he did.
Because
I
you
felt
had
so
to-
bad for that one guy. He goes, wait, I got it, and we'll give you like 10 seconds. We'll let you look through your notes.
By the way, here's a little tip. I saw a lot of the right answers show up in the Mason and Ireland Mafia during the bit.
Hey, there's reason to join the Mason and Ireland Mafia.
Yeah,
right there.
I saw a lot of the right answers.
Other than if you just want to be yelled at, which was what normally happens.
Correct.
There,
but when's daylight savings time start?
next weekend, first
Next
weekend in
Sunday.
November.
The worst. I
Always
hate that.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't help anymore. It's for
All right, now would you be in
farmers that are
favor?
not-
voted this out.
Yeah, now would you guys be in favor of the Mike Greenberg plan?
Which is?
Mike Greenberg says it says one time zone for the whole country.
That doesn't make sense.
No, but he says we would all adjust. So, for example, it wouldn't for us. It wouldn't get light until later in the day, but
So you're saying get rid of daylight savings
right.
time.
So when you land in New York, it'd be the same time as it is in L.A.
Oh no,
He said we'd all get used to it within a year.
Yeah, no.
Then you never have
That
light.
doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make
Because
any sense
if I'm in Ohio, my primetime shows start at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. That's when primetime starts.
If you're in Japan, you're watching Monday Night
Well,
Football.
you and I have
11.
already determined we don't watch any primetime shows.
Right, but I mean the country does. There are obviously people watching the NCIS.
I don't know. One
it's
thing,
been on for 100 years.
So I heard some good news today. I mean, it's speculative, but I talked to a lot of people in the entertainment industry, and I talked to two different people who think the strike's going to end this week.
Yeah, they've extended negotiations now, which would be great.
So I hope that's true. But one of the things that they're negotiating about is that everything in the future is going to be on demand. You're going to watch stuff when you want.
Right.
There will be no prime time.
But here's the thing. We think we're so smart with all of our streaming services and all that stuff. It's much less prevalent in the middle of the country than it is on the coasts.
Really?
Yeah.
Like people in Ohio don't have Netflix?
No, well, they have Netflix, but they may not have Paramount Plus. They may not have.
They're blowing it.
Right, but
They should get
there's good stuff on there. But I still think the idea of getting rid of daylight savings time, I'm in favor of. But a one time zone, I think Greenberg has been rooting for the Jets too long.
That's undoubtedly true.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I get a Jets segment every day on Get Up Now.
By the way, let me, Phil, for a second, I want to read a text that you sent me over the weekend. That is just so pathetic.
Hang on. At one point, I was listed as just probable for today's show, according to Radio Michael Fan. This is
No. You're in the middle of this streak.
This is my 50th consecutive show.
Yeah, you're in the middle of the streak. You're not giving it up now.
Hell no.
You've come too far.
Yeah, I've only got.
I would be absolutely stunned. I'd be more surprised if you missed a show than I would be if the Rams traded Aaron Donald.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how much confidence I have.
Yeah, no, there's no way I'm not finishing this streak now. I've come too far. By the way, these shows have been fantastic too. It's not just throwing stuff against the wall.
Okay, let me read something to you.
Oh, what is it?
What
did
you.
I say?
It's from you.
Yeah, right.
Okay. USC was playing horribly over the weekend.
Yes.
And Mason, in the middle of the game, and you do this every year with USC.
Okay.
They are absolutely going to lose this game. The only question is if they get absolutely blown out.
Yeah.
They won the game. Why do you give up so easily?
Let me just ask you something. Do you really feel like they won the game?
I do.
Do you really feel like
I
this
saw
was
it.
a significant victory? Do you really think the program feels great after surviving a 2-point conversion at the end? Do you really think the program feels great after giving up all that yards to all those yards to a really bad team? All that stuff.
I think.
Oh, there he is.
I think that I learned this from the great Steve Lavin. Okay, survive in advance. They survived. You just keep playing, man.
What would the world look like had they survived Utah? Obviously, they had the lead at the end of the game. What would the season look like had they beaten Utah by 1 point as opposed to losing to Utah?
And they still played Cal like the way they played them on Saturday?
Yes.
They'd still be getting killed, and we'd be
They'd
still playing the Grinch
undefeated
song.
in the conference.
Yeah, right.
I think there's no
They
question.
have one loss. They beat number 10 in the country.
There's no question Grinch is going to be fired.
Oh, you want to bet?
After the season.
Oh, I don't think so.
I don't either.
I don't think so. Here's why. You made Lincoln Riley, ruler and emperor of all things football, and Grinch is one of his best friends.
He's getting crushed everywhere, across the country.
Do you think Lincoln Riley cares what the media thinks? He's already suspended a reporter.
Yeah, but I think
last week he told his players, you don't have to talk to the media.
But you don't think Lincoln Riley is learning how to be a big-time college football coach right now by opening the program and letting he was at
Oklahoma.
He did let the players talk after this game, after the Cal game. So he's learned something about you can't protect players from the media. So there's a step.
Right, but the question you said is there is no doubt in your mind that Grinch is out at the end of the year.
I think he's out 100%.
The only way he's out, Greg, is if the Fat Cat alumni, like who's the guy that owns Public Storage? Wayne Hughes.
Yeah.
If Wayne Hughes says, I'm not writing any more checks if that guy's the defensive coordinator, then he's fired.
The only way I think he gets fired is when Lincoln Riley goes to the NFL and he doesn't have a job to
here's the thing.
Head coach
if
talk to.
Alex Grinch is the defensive coordinator at USC next year, I will retire.
Oh, God.
Mark it,
retire.
pull it,
and if the effing tape,
and if it happens,
he's gone.
Don't be like Greeny.
I know.
You have to actually retire.
It was Mad Dog.
Mad Dog. Yeah. No, you said it on the air.
I said it on the air.
Okay,
go ahead.
Look,
he's
nobody wants
this. He's definitely not coming. I have
if
sources.
You did it,
I have sources.
What
and he's
sources do you have?
I'm not going to reveal my sources
because you don't have any.
I'm not going to reveal my sources.
Yeah, Morales wants everybody fired. Morales wants us fired.
Yeah, Morales isn't a source for anything.
Well, he's trying to lead himself right into Morales' game by saying he's going to retire.
Yeah. All right, Mason retires, I'm retiring.
Oh, there you go.
There it is.
Shows up. Alex Grinch is the defensive coordinator next year. There's no more Mason in Ireland.
Yeah, start looking, Bergman.
This is exactly what Brian Cohn wants.
Start looking.
Yeah.
Brian Cohn wants this. He says he wants in 5 years be in your job.
Stay tuned.
Here you go.
If Grinch is back.
Oh, no, I'm going to bring Michael in. Michael, it's going to be the loose
Michael
cannons
Momo
all
and
over
Andy
again.
show.
Yeah, you're going to bring in Michael and Vic the Brick, and you're going to bring in Mason's mortal nemesis, Steve Hartman.
Yes, I'm bringing Steve Hartman in to be with Michael Thompson. It's going off, Michael. You can go in. My mic's on.
Yeah, there he is. There he is. I hesitate to bring this subject up.
About what subject?
My nemesis. Yes.
Why?
He's my idol.
Because Michael likes him?
He's my radio idol.
That's your radio idol.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the best.
Because I got a phone call from some. I'll relay this off the air to you.
Okay.
You tell me if I should put it on.
Okay.
Okay. We'll spin the wheel of questions coming up. Pepe Mantilla is going to be here with the potpourri of lies. Make sure you're here for that.
More Pepe's propaganda.
There you go. That is coming up for you. Mason and Ireland. We're getting ready for Lakers in Orlando tonight at Crypto.com Arena.
I like that.
Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Big news, Laker fans. John Ireland here. You can now stream every Lakers game on the ESPN LA app. Don't miss a second of the action with Michael Thompson and I on the call. Plus, all your live and local Lakers talk every day in the palm of your hand.
You're one tap away from everything Lakers.
You could even win Lakers tickets.
Download the ESPN LA app and bam!
Download the ESPN LA app at the App Store and Google Play.
biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland, here each weekday, 1 to 4 p.m. You know what it's time for? What is this? It's time for Wheel of Questions. Producer Brian Cohen, are you ready with that wheel? Hit it, Jack.
All right. Oh, this is a good question with Michael here. Would you rather have, you have two choices.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a long, average playing career or have a short, fantastic career cut by injury? So, Michael, this would be...
Like Sandy Koufax.
Or Bo Jackson.
Or Gail Sayers.
All right, so,
Gail
Michael,
Sayers is a good one.
you had a successful, long career.
Right.
Would you rather have your career or Bo Jackson's career?
Definitely a long career because you can make a lot more money and you get to do what you love a lot longer. And it's not as frustrating. To have your career cut short in your 20s because of injury, it eats you up in bitterness.
Yeah, that would be
that
a
would
very
be
hard thing to swallow.
The longer you play, the more money you make is one of the issues.
Rick, remember the original Friday Night Lights, not the TV show, but the movie? That one kid was a can't-miss running back prospect, and it got his knee blown up, and he was never the same.
Booby Miles.
Yeah, same thing with Hoop Dreams. Remember one of those kids, the kid that was the better player, got hurt and never made it to the...
What happened to Gail Sayers? You know, it was almost as good as Jim Brown.
Although,
4 years.
But we all admire Gail Sayers and Bo Jackson, and so it's a hard. Bergman, what do you want? You want the short, meteor career, or do you want the long, steady career?
So, no offense, Michael, but I watch Bo Jackson highlights still because they're a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah,
I don't watch Michael Thompson highlights.
What?
So
you're gonna have to watch Clay. He's better.
Have you never seen Michael make a three-pointer?
There's one.
There's one.
You keep reminding
I said that clip. I see that clip on YouTube.
So give me the short career that was amazing, and people are still looking at me all the
That's ridiculous.
No,
You don't even believe
what are you talking
I'm thinking about.
Who in the world wants the short career? I
I
want
want the
long
Bo
career
Jackson
where you make
career.
the most money.
You know what
Wait a
you
minute,
get out
though.
of Bo Jackson.
Didn't Sandy Koufax make more money than who? I'm trying to think
He
of a
won
guy.
championships.
How many rings did Bo Jackson win? I'm trying to remember.
0.
Thank you.
Yeah, but he's
How
Bo
many
Jackson.
did Michael win?
He won in Tecmo Bowl
2.
every year because he just ran backwards
Yeah, and he
went
won
the
the
other way.
Heisman.
Yeah, but do you want Bo Jackson or do you want
Curtis Martin.
to win rings
Curtis
like
Martin's a
Michael
Curtis,
Thompson?
yeah, Curtis
player.
Martin or Bo
Good player.
Jackson.
I'd say Curtis Martin.
Did win a
No,
championship,
Bo Jackson.
right?
No, he didn't.
No, but he
played a long time.
Hall
He's
of
in the Hall
Famer.
of Fame.
Hall of Famer.
But he's never
Hall
mentioned.
of Famer kind of distorts the argument. It would be more like we're saying long average
Okay,
playing
let's say,
career.
would you rather Robert
Robert
Ory's
Ory.
career or Bill Walton's, who was very short, really only had like 3 healthy years,
Right.
won 2 championships. Robert was not above average, but he won 7.
Well,
Bill Walton's a tough one because he had such injury problems over the years.
Well,
I
that's
would
what we're
rather
talking
have
about.
I would rather have Robert Ory's career
there you go.
than Patrick Ewing's.
Yeah, no.
Well, there you go.
No. There was
So would I.
there was no Robert Ory era. There was actually a Patrick Ewing era.
True.
Right.
But he's got 0 rings.
There was
Ory's got
a
7.
Charles Barkley era. There was a
0
Karl
rings.
Malone era.
0.
But would you rather have that or would you rather be Adam Morrison, who I
Well,
believe won
come
2
on.
rings?
We
He
talking-
did win 2 rings.
Maybe 3.
Yeah, Sasha
won 2.
Vujacic
No,
won 2.
No, you can't compare Adam Morrison
Yeah,
to
but
Robert Ory.
no, but they won rings.
Yeah, but that's-
right? You're measuring things in rings.
No. I'm talking about a good player like Robert Ory, who won 7 times.
Yeah.
Or Barkley, who's a
I
Hall
just
of
don't
Famer.
believe. I think that the powerful career, the one that will live forever, is the one that where you have the longest sustained period of success. Robert Ory was unbelievable when it mattered.
Yeah,
was unbelievable,
clutch.
but he was never the most dominant player in his
wasn't
team.
the
Never the
guy.
best
dominant player in
never
his.
the best player in his own team.
No.
Yeah, never,
But he
rarely
was
the
a
best.
winner. You could call him a winner,
You could
right?
but
There
you
you
could
go.
call you a winner. Can you call Bo Jackson a winner? Bo Jackson
He won
never
the
won.
Heisman.
He never won a championship.
No, you never know.
You guys measure everything in rings. Never won a title.
Well, that's what we're
innocent.
talking about.
Right.
It's what's more important to me. Robert Ory had an unbelievable career.
He did.
because
Unbelievable.
You play to win the games.
Sure.
I mean,
And he showed up in the biggest moments.
yeah. I would put Robert Ory's career up there with almost anybody.
Yeah, he should be in the Hall of Fame. Him and Michael Cooper.
I love Robert Ory. He's especially good on Spectrum Sportsnet LA.
Yes.
What do we call that? Spectrum Sportsnet LA?
Well,
Access Lakers Sportsnet.
One of them is Sportsnet LA, and the other one is Access Sportsnet.
I think the
right?
Dodgers is Sportsnet LA,
LA.
and Lakers are just
Our Access Sportsnet. Yeah. So on Access, he does a great job. Actually, last night they had Big Game James and Derek Fisher was there last night. They have a great rotating crew on there.
Brian Cohen, which would you like to do?
Yeah, Brian.
Thank you, Greg.
yeah. I forgot totally about the pride of Humboldt State.
Nice.
Yes.
I would take the long one and get the. If I was in the MLB, I'd get one of those gold cards. So you got to be in the league long enough, just get the lifetime membership.
What are you talking about?
You never heard about the gold cards? Like ex-players, if they play a certain amount of service times, they get a.
What's the card get you?
Into any game.
Into any game?
Yeah. And if you play longer, you get more pension and lifetime.
Right.
Yeah, that's
medical.
true. Yeah,
I think it's like 10 years service time. You're set for life.
Yeah. All right, there you have it. There's your wheel of questions.
So, Mace, who would you rather be, Nolan Ryan or Sandy Koufax? Which career?
Sandy Koufax.
Nolan Ryan.
Played 20-something years.
Yeah, played 25 years.
Did not have the
Great
postseason
pitcher.
success that...
won the World Series his very first year.
But did not have the postseason success that Sandy Koufax had.
Right, but Sandy Koufax only played 7 years.
Right, but had unbelievable postseason success and wasn't a flash in the pan.
Who's a bigger legend? Isn't Nolan Ryan right there with him?
They're about the same.
Oh, they're about the same.
there you go.
I mean, I love Nolan Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
He was an unbelievable
You can fight,
pitcher.
too. Don't charge
Oh,
him
yeah,
down.
no, not at all. So, over the weekend at Milwaukee, there was a very famous person who sang the national anthem.
Okay.
Okay? Now, I have sung the national anthem before. I'm going to play just the very end of this, and I want you guys to tell me what you think of it. This is Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
With the clock
Flavor
around
Flav?
his neck.
I didn't know he could sing.
Singing, this is the end of his national anthem.
Oh, say does that star spangled banner yet wave?
Got a little Mick Jagger in it.
Here we go.
Or the land of the free.
Good.
And the home of the brave. Of the brave.
One more time.
Of the brave.
Okay.
The man
mean,
cannot
okay,
sing.
Ireland?
He cannot sing.
That was good.
Flavor Flav cannot sing.
You know, it was 2:57.
What was?
It was 2 minutes and 57 seconds.
Not
long.
just what we played.
No. The whole
entire
anthem was
All right, so it's about a
2:57.
minute longer than the traditional
My
anthem.
brothers always stretch out the anthem.
I will say this.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to go off the ranch
Yep.
with the anthem,
Yep.
Like Fergie.
like Fergie, like Marvin Gaye,
Yep.
you better nail it.
Didn't he?
Fergie didn't nail it.
No, she did not.
What
No,
about
she
Flav?
did not.
You don't think Flav did?
No.
I actually thought Flavor Flav, what popped in my head, Mace, is what you always strive for.
Yeah.
Respectfully mediocre. I thought he was respectfully
He was trying
mediocre.
to do too much
But
with
he hit
that
the
song.
notes. He thought he was good.
He came close to many of the notes. He was within striking distance of some
All right,
of the
this
notes.
will determine whether or not I approve of the anthem.
Okay.
Was he wearing a clock around
Of course
his
he
neck?
was, yes.
Then I approve.
And he got a big ovation, and this is what he said after.
Was that before a Bucks game?
Yeah, before a Bucks game. Now, if he can sing it, why can I not do a Lakers game?
Call Lisa Estrada.
You say it's not even Lisa Estrada anymore.
No,
she could arrange
it's either Matt Shelton or Chris Cunanan.
But isn't Lisa over them?
No, but Lisa is now in charge of everything in El Segundo.
Well, there you go.
She is the unofficial mayor of El Segundo.
Yeah.
Mace wants to get on the court in downtown L.A.
But Lisa, she's got influence.
Yeah, well, of course. She's God.
Yeah, that's right.
Game operations director.
By the way, here's what Flavor Flav said after the game, because there was a lot of criticism about him singing the anthem and the way he sang it. He said, the anthem was a long-time bucket list item. That was fun. I can't live my life worried about what people might say about me. I won't let that stop me from trying new things and doing things I want to do. Some people might not like that, but a sure failure is if you stop trying. Yeah. Now, does that change your view of his anthem?
Well, I actually didn't mind his anthem. You're the only one of the three of us who didn't like it.
Well, I'm just way better than him.
Well, there's nothing wrong with thinking that.
Yeah, but he's a bigger name than you. You couldn't go off the ranch like he did.
You'd
have to stay. You'd have to stay in the fairway.
Correct. I would never go off the ranch. That's what I mean by respectfully mediocre. I'm not going to try to
flavor it up.
Flavor it up. There you go. Flavor it up.
You should give the Lakers, Ireland, pull some strings with you. You know everybody.
Yeah, you know everybody, Ireland. This has been years I've been talking about this.
The anthem guy came up to me and said that he thinks if you do a South Bay Laker game and you nail it, that he can make it happen. But you gotta go through the process.
I'll do it.
Yeah, if you'll do that, then I think
I've
you're
already sung at a South Bay Laker game.
You did
but
a good job. I was there.
Oh, were you there?
I was there. You did a really good job.
Yeah. No.
Why
I'll
were
totally
you at
do
a
it.
South Bay Laker?
He was there to see me sing.
No, and my son Michael was playing for
Oh,
the
yeah,
Santa Cruz Warriors.
More importantly,
That too.
Those games are fun.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah. So I will definitely sing at a South Bay Lakers game. And
Okay.
good for Flav.
I'll tell him tonight.
Good for Flavor Flav. He can't sing, but
Well,
gave it his all.
He's got a kind of a Mick Jagger tone to him.
Yeah, I would not put those two names in the same sentence. we are still, by the way, waiting for news on Matthew Stafford. There's been nothing that's come out on the thumb injury that he suffered during yesterday's game. But if he is gone, if he has to go to injured reserve, that is officially the end of the Lakers
By the way,
season.
Michael,
What's that for? Oh, yeah, $1 for
you know what that's for?
the guys tonight playing, right?
They're not. LeBron is probable, and AD's not even on the injury list.
You're part of the problem, Ireland.
Yeah,
Tell me
I
why.
agree.
Tell me how.
You want to give guys this cute. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 3 games into the season, and Ireland's already talking about guys resting.
Wait a minute.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Michael,
I don't care about
Devin Booker
39
and Bradley
minutes of-
Beal have already
They
rested.
said they had sore this or that.
But that's
they're
what
not
everyone
healthy.
says.
No. Bradley Beal's got a legitimate back issue, and Devin's dealing with some ankle
Draymond Green
stuff.
missed the opener.
Well, because he's coming back from an injury.
So
These
every
guys
time,
are injured.
So every time I point out somebody that's resting, you're just going to cry injury?
Yes, no, not if they're not.
LeBron has knee tendonitis. He's out tonight. What I mean, no,
Well, yeah, but this is the problem with the whole load management plan that they've installed is you can't. Are you going to go
Correct.
around and challenge everybody's? Wait a minute, is he really hurt? Is he hurt bad enough to not play
Get
tonight?
Dr. Bombay in here.
Let's
and,
do an investigation
figure it
into
out.
how hurt somebody
Let
is.
Clapper check him out.
There you go.
No, I mean, I understand
How are
LeBron's
ya?
going to rest this year because he's old. But
LeBron, how are you?
Not 3 games into the season, Ireland. My goodness.
No, I'm with Michael. I don't want players to miss games. I just think you're naive if you think they're not going to
I
take games
understand-
off.
I understand the older guys are going to miss games. LeBron, Chris Paul. I have
Michael,
no issue
you're
with
so
them.
frustrating to me. I'm eating another chocolate
Oh
donut
boy,
bite.
there you go.
Ooh, who got you? Who made you those?
From Pizza Hut.
From Pizza Hut.
No,
the
they
best.
just dropped
I
off.
can't eat dessert before I eat dinner.
All right.
You're not going to eat dinner until like 11 o'clock tonight.
In and out.
Coming up next for you, we'll circle back to the Lakers. Kendrick Perkins has got a stupid idea.
Another one?
Yeah, this is a
Michael, I think you might like this idea.
We will do that coming up next for you. In the meantime, don't forget it's $1 Million Monday going on right now. Thanks to Hollywood Park Casino. Listen all day. For your chance to win, all you got to do is give us your Super Bowl prediction, both teams and the final score. You could be winning $1 million, and just for playing, you get 2 tickets to a game at SoFi. $1 Million Mondays on 710 ESPN, presented by Hollywood Park Casino. Eat, drink, and play. And by the way, $1 Million Mondays could happen at any moment. Keep on listening for your cue to call. Mason and Ireland, Michael Thompson hanging out, 710 ESPN.